Hello everyone, welcome guys. In today's video we are gonna watch what's next in Raid episode 4. So here's the thing guys, not gonna be my first reaction. If you guys wanna see my first reaction, we did on the stream yesterday. You guys can check this out from my vote. And this gonna be, we are just gonna take a look. We are gonna talk a little bit what's coming, what is the good thing, is that video is good or not. To be honest, before we started, I like it. I like it. Like out of the 10, scale the 1 to 10, I probably can give solid 9. Yep. Even though I hit the empower system. By the way, guys, empower system was real. Like we said, it is real. Uh, so 40% upgrade, 15 speed. We are gonna talk this too, but it is real. But even though they are show us lots of the cool stuff coming in the future in the raid, and because of that, I think I'm excited. Yeah, I've already forget the empower system, not gonna lie.
Hey everyone,
Let's get
welcome to our
started.
latest edition of What's Next in Raid, where we'll be talking all about what's coming next in Raid. We've got a whole lot to wriggle through today, so let's just slither right into it. First up, the Guardian Ring. Some of you may have
Yep,
already
dupe
seen our
system.
other video
Can you guys
dedicated
believe that it's
entirely
actually
to the
coming?
Guardian Ring, but if not, don't worry. We're going to coil our explanation up into a small ball of cold, hard facts. The Guardian Ring is primarily here to give everyone a way to use their duplicate champions. It'll be replacing the current sparring pit in
So Sparring Ping got an upgrade. It's gonna be Guardian Ring.
your bastion, but you won't be losing the sparring pit you know and love.
Yeah.
It's just shedding its old skin and being upgraded with a bunch of new additions.
Sparring Ping also there, guys. As you guys see, there's a Faction Guardian, Empower, Unbind, and the Token Trader over there behind my camera actually.
The first new add-on is Faction Guardians, where you
We
assign
saw
a
them
special
before.
council of champions for each faction that gives champions of their respective rarity within that faction a global stats boost. You'll be able to assign Guardians
Much
for
more,
rare,
yeah.
epic, and legendary champions, and with this feature, you'll get to have your cake.
This is a
and
cool
eat
feature.
it
I think
too,
everyone
because
liked
you
this
still
thing.
get to keep your
Everyone liked
faction
this thing, I
Guardians
think.
and use them in battle. It's
Even
going
we
to be
can
a
use the
huge
epic and
boost to
rare
early
champion,
and
which is
mid-game
pretty cool.
players who probably won't have any duplicate legendaries in their collections, but will more than appreciate being able to strengthen their rares and epics to help them climb over some
The one thing
hurdles.
I
That
want to
will
mention
more than
there,
appreciate.
they are not forcing us, the champion you are gonna place there has to be full like 6-star full ascent. At least they are not forcing us. For example, look at this rearguard surgeon. She's a 4-star, not accent, only level 40. I don't think the level is necessarily needed to. I mean, all of them is max level, but I don't think so. I think we can place here level 1 champion as well.
Appreciate being able to strengthen their rares and epics to help them climb over some of those tougher raid hurdles. The stats boost itself is nothing to hiss at and will be approximately half as strong as the bonuses from a maxed out Great Hall. It'll give you a lot of freedom when it comes to tweaking and adjusting your champion builds and play styles, as well as your Great Hall upgrade strategy, now that you'll have an additional layer of boosts too on top. The other two additions are
So it's gonna be give us like, let's say you you max at your great hall. So the champion you are placing there actually give us the half power of the great hall, maxed great hall, which is really cool actually. It's not that small thing.
exclusively for duplicate legendary
Okay, empower
champions.
system.
First, you can empower champions using their own
As you guys see,
duplicates
numbers
or
are
some
correct.
surrogates if you can't get more than one of that champion, like Lydia. Empowering will help you beef up your champions to make them extra tanky, extra killy, or extra whatever you've built them for.
Yeah, this is
We
the
don't
only
want
bad thing,
empowered
but
legendaries
what
to
can we
become
do, guys?
unbeatable demigods, so we're capping empowerment. You'll only be able to empower a champion up to 4 times. Last on this list, but
Thanks
certainly not
God.
least, champion unbinding. If you're sure you
So
have no use
unbinding,
for
we finally gonna see the how much point we are getting for unbinding champion, which is a sacrifice the champion.
duplicate legendary champion, you'll be
500, guys. This is actually bad.
able to permanently release them from your service in exchange for a life token. You'll then be able to take those life tokens and trade them for a new legendary champion at the token trader. We'll be adding a bunch of
So basically, guys, I don't know why Minai is 2.5k, but Maoli, Fusan, Tom Lord, and Foley is 3k. So which means 1, 2, 3. You need to sacrifice 6 legendary champion for them to get them, and 8 for Sir Nicholas. That's a lot. That's a lot. 6 legendary champion for the 1 legendary champion, which is there. Okay, special Tom Lord after the buff is pretty decent. Foley is really good actually. Moilo can be helping in the dwarf faction. Fusan also really decent champion. Sir Nicholas is also very good. Minaya, not sure about Minaya. Like I have a corner and I don't think I'm gonna get Minaya, to be honest. I think I'm gonna save my point, uh, coin or coin, whatever you say, for the next refresh because they say this gonna be change. The champion in this arena gonna be changed.
Of special
So yeah,
champions to the token trader over time, including some that were available via fusion events in the past. So expect to
there we go.
see Molly Tankard, Manaya, Fushan, and the new and improved Tomb Lord in the near future. In fact, community favorite Sir Nicholas will be coming to town very soon, so you'll be able to hand out some gifts of festive fury to some very unlucky boys and girls. Alright, that's the big update squirming its way in game very soon. But that's not all. Let's take a quick fire look at a bunch of other updates we're bringing to Raid soon. First, the Shadowkin are getting their own faction crypt. It means more milestone rewards.
By the so basically, if you guys already finished the faction war, and if you also finish the Shadow King, you are only gonna get Void Shard.
But you'll still have to finish every crypt if you want Lydia. So if you're close to
You know?
finishing already, you might want to finish the job before you have another crypt to complete. Second, we're renovating the tavern. We're adding a filter that only shows
This is really
champions
good
that are
feature, guys. We are
eligible
gonna
for
talk
each
this a
type of
little bit.
upgrade, as well as the ability to change
This is
the
huge.
sorting
This
orders
is
from
huge.
ascending to descending. XP brews will also be grouped.
This thing is huge. Like this thing is huge. Like you guys cannot imagine how big is that actually. It is huge quality of life upgrade.
Together in a single slot to make things quicker.
This
and
is so
easier
good.
to manage.
This is so
And
good.
we're also adding a slider to make it even easier to beef up your
This is
champions
so
in
good.
one go. Third, we're adding rank and rarity
This is also really good. This is also really good.
filters to the artifact storage, as well as making it possible to select all the artifacts you filtered for with one tap, so you can sell your gear in bulk. Fourth, and my personal favorite, changes to save teams and skill instructions. We're increasing the number of save teams to 15.
This is also really good. 15 is still not enough for the PvE. For PvP, actually 10 is more than enough, but for PvE, 15 is not enough. Like, we need to make a team for the Hydra now. You know, we need to make a 3 different team for the Hydra. Like, I don't know.
And we'll be dividing them up by game mode, so you have 15 for each mode. We're also making it possible to create farming setups that you can...
Wait,
so you have
15 for each mod?
each mode.
Each mod. Wait, are they making 15 for each mod? Wait. Well, this is what he said. Oh, that's great then. That's more than enough then.
We're also making it possible to create farming setups that you can run in multi-battle mode, along with being able to set different skill instructions for each round of a battle separately.
Each round of battle separately. This is also very huge, guys. Like, there is too many things coming and they are really big actually. They are really big actually.
Alongside these changes, we're exploring some options for how to make it quicker and easier for everyone to speed things up throughout the game, starting with Faction Wars and the Doom Tower. We're going to be kicking things off by enabling super raids for Doom Tower boss fights. And to keep things fresh in battles, we're also adding a new buff and debuff pair that increases or decreases resistance in battle. Being able to have an enemy's resistance is no joke, and we think these...
Like, by the way, guys, you know, I watched this video a couple of times. They didn't mention how we are going to get this decreased defense or decreased resistance or the increased resistance. Is new champion going to do that? Actually, I saw a couple of the new champion. They are not casting that skill. Is that a game mechanic or is that a champion who is casting this buff or debuff? I don't know. But speaking of the increased resistance,
in battle, being able to have buff and debuff pair that
hold on.
increases or
Increased resistance. First of all, resistance teams are go second team, right? So if it is a champion casting increased resistance, it has to be a champion like a hegemon. Before the start the turn, he used to be casted. Then you need to play like that, because like if enemy team is starting battle first, they are gonna cast their debuff before you cast your increased resistance. So I don't know how they are gonna balance this actually. Is it resist main? I'm actually waiting more information about that. Cannot wait it. But yeah, I don't know. We are gonna see, I guess.
decreases resistance in battle. Being able to
Again, look, decrease resistance.
debuff pair that increases or decreases.
why you are using decreased resistance, right? There is already increased accuracy buff. There is also decreased accuracy debuff. Who is using that? Like, I have a resist team. Am I using decreased accuracy debuff on the enemy team? No, because I have to start battle first. If I am starting battle first, why should I custom decreased accuracy debuff? Instead of that, I can custom decrease defense debuff and I can nuke them, right? Like, they have to do balance update on the arena thing, like, because some buff, like go second team buff, are has to be different than go first team buff. Do you guys know what I mean?
Is resistance in battle. Being able to have an enemy's resistance is no joke, and we think these effects will add a new layer of strategy to Raid's battles across the board, including introducing completely new team compositions and archetypes. And since we're on the subject of new team compositions, the best thing for that is new champions. A bit of a tradition here on our
This
What's
champion
Next
looks
series.
really cool.
What
I
you'll
don't care
be
about her
now is
skill.
the
I
first
want her.
sneak peek into the next
I
line
want
of
her.
dungeon delving.
He's also really good.
Boss-leading
But
badasses
we are
coming
looking
to
waffles, right?
Teleria in the near future. Okay, that's all we've got for you. Oh,
And Hydra.
one last thing. The Hydra. You might have already seen a
They
few
did really
leaks from
great
Raid
job of the
Sleuth
design, not
detective
gonna lie.
community about the
Looking really
Hydra
cool.
already, but if you haven't, here's a full breakdown of what will be Raid's toughest, scariest, and biggest boss fight. The Hydra is our second clan boss, in addition to the Demon Lord you're all well acquainted with. However, it's a bit different than just fighting one boss. You all know the old commonly used adages, 4 heads are better than 1, 4 snakes in the hand are worth 12 in the bush, the more serpents the better. Well, they're
So as you guys see, Columbus key is here and Hydra key is here. So thank God they are gonna use different key.
all true in Raid World too. This unkillable beast will be bringing 4 heads to every fight, each with totally unique skills and mechanics to deal with. Actually, it'll be bringing 6 heads, but you'll only have to deal with 4 at any one time. We'll get into that a bit later, but first, let's break down the basics. It's a big fight, and you'll need reinforcements, so you'll be taking 6 champions.
6 champion, guys. It is first time we are gonna use 6 champion together against this 4 head. But there is a little trick there.
into each Hydra battle. And just like the other clan bosses, the Demon Lord, you'll be battling the Hydra
Looks
to
pretty
chase
good.
high scores and win huge rewards. You'll be fighting to stay alive as long as possible and deal as much damage as you can along the way. However, unlike the Demon Lord, the Hydra will be running on a different cycle. While the Demon Lord resets every single day, the Hydra will reset once a week. On
Once
top
a
of that,
week.
you'll only get 3 Hydra keys per week, so
Per
you and your
week.
clan will have more flexibility to figure out when you want to take the Hydra on. So, the Hydra will reset every week, and things will stay pretty much the same week to week. You'll fight the same Hydra with a mixture of those same heads. Each head will be tied to a certain affinity, so you'll be able to figure out a good strategy over time to deal with the current challenge. Predictable, easy, right? But here's the twist. Every 4 weeks, a new rotation will start. This means just like the Doom Tower,
Yeah,
shuffling the pack.
just like a Doom Tower.
Each head will be paired with a new affinity, and the 4 starting heads you have to deal
Oh
with
guys,
will
this is
change.
too much work.
In the future, when we add more heads, it'll mean entirely new combinations of 6 heads and a whole new challenge. To make things even tougher, once you've used a champion in a Hydra battle,
By the way,
you challenge. To make things even
like a normal clan boss, it's also starting with the easy, normal, hard, brutal. And after the brutal, probably there is a nightmare and ultra nightmare, just like a normal boss. 110 million HP. What is the current clan boss HP? I don't remember. But I think very similar, I guess.
tougher, once you've used a champion in a Hydra battle, you won't be able to use them again until after the next weekly reset.
This is bad. Look, this is like, there is a couple of things I didn't like it. First of all, the empower system. Second of all, this thing. So as a free to play, I don't have a huge roster. I only have a one Duchess, one Krisk, one Lydia, which is everyone has a one Lydia, but like, yeah, I'm gonna make a team with them first of all, but after that, I don't know which champion I'm gonna be used, to be honest. Like, I need to make 3 different team against this boss. I think if you guys have a duplicate a champion, for example, if you guys have a 3 Duchess, I think you guys can use the 3 Duchess here, but not the same champion. Same champion gonna be locked right there. Like, I like the challenge. I like the challenge actually. Like they are gonna force me to build more champion, which is I'm okay with that. Instead of to building rare spirit champion, I prefer to build a champion against this Hydra boss, you know. So I'm excited. Yeah, it is a bad thing, but I'm excited, guys. I don't know. I still don't know how to deal with this boss, like full auto battle. I don't know still, but I guess we are gonna see. I think Hydra was coming in the December, by the way, not in the next patch. Next patch is coming probably next week. I'm not 100% sure, but yep.
Set.
Let's go.
So looking to lock in a single gimmicky team is off the table here. You're going to need 3 unique teams that can stand up to the challenge to get the most out of the Hydra. Then, every month, re-examine your strategy again because the script may very well have been flipped. Because each head is so unique, you won't be able to use the same tricks every time. We're not
Yeah.
going to cover each head's skills right now, but here's a quick snapshot of the 6 heads you'll be fighting against in the first rotation of the Hydra. The head of Torment, the head of Decay, the head of Wrath, the head of Blight, the head of Suffering, and my personal favorite, the head of Mischief. If those names alone
Very
don't
good design,
sound
Myron.
scary enough, wait until you see them in battle. Things get real crazy. You'll be fighting
This
4
definitely
heads at the
excited,
same
guys. This
time,
definitely
and you'll be
excited. Not
fighting
gonna lie.
hard to stay alive and deal out as much pain as possible. You'll want to cut off the Hydra's heads to maximize your damage, but cutting off a head doesn't mean you only have to fight against 3 heads. Remember how we said the Hydra brings 6 heads? Well, if you do manage to decapitate a head, another will grow back. You cut off the head of Blight, and it might come back with a vengeance, or it
This
might
is
be
really
replaced by the head of
complicated.
Decay or head of
Really
Torment,
complicated.
whichever the 5th and 6th heads are in the current rotation. So, endless pain for your team. But don't worry, you have 6 champions, and it only has 4 heads. You have the numbers advantage.
No, guys.
It's gonna
No,
be like
no,
shooting
no, no.
snakes in
Numbers
a
are doesn't
barrel.
matter.
Not exactly. This beast has another trick up its sleeve. It's also going to be trying to eat you. Every so often, one of your champions will get eaten by one of the heads. Now, just like in real life, these Hydras have long necks and stomachs in their necks. So you have a few turns to chop off that Hydra's head before it fully digests and consumes your champion.
How do you are gonna do that full auto?
You free
Like,
your champion and they're back in battle. If you
to be honest, I don't
they're
know.
dead and gone. And we really mean gone. You won't be able to revive them, and you'll have one champion missing for the rest of the fight. Sounds like a tough battle, and
Yep.
it is.
Duchess is
but
gone.
the rewards are more than worth
Oh,
it.
yep.
To recap, you fight the Hydra just
Rewards
like
are
you fight
really
the
good.
clan boss.
Mhm.
Higher scores, better rewards. Rewards will be earned in the form of Hydra chests, given out at the weekly reset. And better yet, if your clan manages to fully deplete the Hydra's HP, you get double the rewards.
Yeah,
Let's
like a
talk
normal
about
clan
what
boss.
those rewards are. Aside from the obvious things like clan gold, clan XP, there
Okay.
are some serious rewards on offer. First, you'll be able to win fragments for an exclusive champion. Mithrala Life.
By the way, she looks awesome. Her design is awesome. I don't know what she's doing, but I definitely want her.
Perfectly.
Waifu.
We'll be releasing a dedicated champion spotlight for Mithrala soon. But as you'd expect from someone
Soon
that
they
looks
said they
like
are gonna release
Medusa's
more
long
video about
lost
it.
sister, she's going to be able to poison people. Oh, and turn people to stone. That's the thing now too.
Sure,
a
it's
really
like a
scary
Medusa.
debuff that can take
Medusa.
people
I
out
mean,
of the
she's
fight
Medusa actually.
entirely, with a downside or two. We'll cover it in greater detail soon, but let's just say in the right hands, with the strategy, it's going to be a game changer. That reward's simple. New champions are never a bad thing. But what about unique rewards or new mechanics? Oh, I'm glad you asked. You'll also be able to win a whole new type of artifact from Hydra chests. We're not talking just a new buff or boosted stats, but an entirely new breed of artifacts that give you set bonuses depending on how many you have equipped. These special variable artifacts will give you an extra bonus with only one of their kind equipped. Then another bonus if you equip 2, 3, 4, or even a full 6 of them. These are unlike any other artifact sets in Raid and will open up.
So, 1 piece 20 resist, 2 piece 15% HP, 3 piece 12% speed, 4 piece 15% chance of the place protected buff. We are gonna see what is this buff doing next. 5 piece 12% speed, and 6 piece 15% chance to place protected buff again. It's a protection gear, I think. Protected buff is really solid, guys. So I think this is very decent set.
Up huge possibilities in terms of artifact combos and builds. Right off the bat, we'll have 2 of these special variable artifact sets. Set 1, Stone Skin. Equipping a single artifact from this set will give your champion a modest but useful 8% HP boost.
Okay.
Equip 2, and you also get an extra 40 resistance on top. But equip 4, and you'll get access to an entirely
Stone
new
skin.
defensive buff
Stone
called
skin also
Stone
really
Skin,
decent.
which you'll get for one turn at the
It's
start
gonna
of
be
the
really
round.
annoying in the arena,
Stone
not
Skin
gonna
will
lie.
mean your champion takes almost no damage from enemy attacks, and makes your champion immune to all debuffs except for bombs. In fact, bombs will actually do more damage as they can shatter your champion. But it's
Like,
still a great trick.
this is a bad way to buff the bomb mechanic. Like, I don't know, maybe Platinum player, like, they don't have a problem to build in champion. Maybe they are gonna build their War Mother or the whatever the name of the bomb champion. Sazar, maybe. Sazar gonna be meta again, maybe. Yeah. We are gonna see.
Trade-off for all the benefits of Stone Skin. That's if you equip 4, but equip 6 and you get 2 turns of Stone Skin, plus a boatload more stat boosts. The next set's called a protection set, and it works the same way. Equip 1, 2, or 3 artifacts and get extra stats. But at 4, the set has a chance
Protected
to protect
buff.
any buff the wearer casts or receives. Protected buffs can't be removed or stolen, so this set is sure to be invaluable to any champion whose buffs are the bedrock of your team. Just like the Stone Skin set, this becomes even more powerful at 6 pieces. The protection chance increases, plus you have the benefits of all the other stat boosts along the way. If the
30%
special
is
mechanics
very high.
alone weren't enough for you to want those sets, how about raw power and strength alone? Stone Skin and protection artifacts will be available in an entirely new rarity, Mythical.
Mythical.
Mythical artifacts are a step up from legendary artifacts in strength, and you won't be able to find these anywhere else. Mythical artifacts start with all 4 substats unlocked, but one of the substats will be increased
Like
to
a
the
legendary
equivalent
gear. They are like a legendary gear. Are the 4 substat is coming unlock. You are still rolling the 4 maximum. Like there is a 1 speed roll, 2 HP roll, and the 1 HP percent roll. Total 4. But actually it's like a, like for example, this speed you cannot get 17 from the 1 speed roll. I think this is like quad roll already. I mean this red stat. I think this red stat is coming with double roll already, or maybe 1 roll.
of a level 4 legendary artifact.
So basically, whenever you roll, let's say you roll the quad speed on the red speed, which means I think it's gonna be like it's not gonna be quad, but I think it's gonna be +5, maybe +6. So it's basically not quad actually. It's a 5 or the 6, because if you roll the red substat.
artifact, meaning you'll be able to eke out a little bit more power from mythical artifacts.
Look, this defense didn't roll on the defense percent, but even though here it says a 11%, I think it is already like a coming, this red substat already coming like a 1 rolled. Okay, imagine like that, because 11% definitely 1 roll, right? So if you roll this one 4 times quad, it's gonna be 5, not quad.
And legendary ones.
It's
a
really good.
Small edge, but at the highest level, those small margins make a big difference. As
Yeah,
you can
imagine you are rolling quad speed in the mythical. God, or the quad accuracy on the mythical. Oh my god, right?
tell, these artifacts will be incredibly versatile and useful pretty much anywhere, no matter whether you're focusing on PvP or PvE. The Hydra is a huge update, and we'll be gradually adding more content to it over time, with awesome new rewards and terrifying new heads. And we're super excited to see what you guys think of it. And that's it. Whew, that's a lot. We hope you enjoyed our latest preview video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We've got a lot of exciting content in the works.
Okay guys, I'm clapping on the front of you guys. I like it. It's not a troll clapping. I like it. Like, I try to imagine the game like 1 year ago, 2 years ago. God, we wasn't even have a filter in the gear, you know. We wasn't have a filter, man. We wasn't have a forge. Takdim Arena wasn't in the game. Faction war. Whenever we beat in faction war, you are getting nothing instead of the getting a couple of the shard. No Lydia. No team present. Like, and now in these days, like after the Doom Tower, game is keep getting better. And right now we are getting Hydra with lots of the quality of the life empowerment. Not gonna lie, like I was low the rate and I'm gonna low more. I feel like even couple of things looks pay to winish. It's actually scaring me, but I finished on the platinum. I got my avatar, so I wish you guys good luck on the power system. It's to be honest, it's not my problem anymore. But yeah, so far I like it, guys. Let me guys know what do you guys thinking. Are you guys excited about that? By the way, today, if I'm not mistaken, 10x Duchess and the Chris come in today. Uh, so I wish you guys good luck and bye bye, guys. I see you guys on the next video. Take care.